What's up, guys? Forgive the mess. We're gonna start the build today. So really the first piece I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off these wheels and tires and I'm gonna turn them into this. These are all brand new actually and for sale, so let me know if you guys want them. And then we got all the new tires there and the hubs. So we're gonna be taking these hubs down to DUBYA and getting them laced up. It's gonna take probably a couple weeks to get these back actually, so it's gonna be a little bummer. The bikes are gonna kind of sit like this, and at least they're sitting there off the floor. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do on this one, if the bike stand's gonna hold it, if it's gonna be balanced or what. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys. You guys all know what a stock bike looks like, but we're gonna transform this thing. All I've done so far is added some little Pro Taper key tag and then my nice old Scope of Motorsports key tag. And if you want one of these, just put your info, maybe your Instagram handle down below in the comment section, and I'll send one over to you guys. I won't charge you anything. So anyway, all right, let's get this thing started. We got them off, so here they are, and we're gonna just cut the spokes because I don't think a lot of people want to buy used spokes. So there's the bike. We just left the drums and everything on. Everything else is still completely stock. And if you're looking in the corners of this video, like, you're probably seeing a lot of different parts laying around that it's not super organized. But there's my Elka. This one's already got the BBR swing arm on it with the Elka shock, and then the chain's just, you know, dangling now because we got the hubs off. CRF110's brake lever, that thing is awesome. I think that's it for right now. Oh, and then there's the cradle. You can see the cradle at the very bottom, and then the BBR skid plate. But we'll get all to that later on. So yeah, let me get these things, all these things cut off. I'm trying to balance these, but here's a couple little, or here's a video of the angles. You know, I mean, photos only do so much justice, but here they are off the bike, and you could tell that the nubs on the Starcross right away make it just slightly taller, and then the pit cross from MITAS, that one is also slightly taller. And these are all the rear. Here's where the real big difference is at. So there's stock, there's your Starcross. I wouldn't physically say that they're shorter, but they definitely seem just a little bit narrower, which is what I expected based on the size being a 60-100. And the stock ones, I'm being lazy, but I think they're 70-100. And anyways, then you got the 90-90 14s. I mean, these things are just flat monsters compared to the other tires. I mean, they're huge, and that's a massive front tire right there. But should fit. What's up, guys? As usual, it's been a couple days since I filmed last. Here's the bike. I figured, you know what, I've been putting it off too long. I'm going to take the forks out and get the new dampening rods and springs in it. Already broke the top nut loose right here. I think it was like a 17 or something. So yeah, crack that. We're going to crack that guy loose, this one loose, put all the new parts in, stick it on the bike, I'm hoping to have the wheels in just a couple days, so that's not gonna really translate to when this video comes out, but you know, probably do a little 2-3 piece video. We're gonna have some fun with these. So that's what it looks like so far. All we did was take off the 4 bolts holding off the handlebars, and then we cracked this guy loose, and then took off these bolts, and then the wheel was already off. So pretty self-explanatory. Anyways, gonna dive into this, and then after this I'm gonna get into the controls and the grips and all the other stuff and the bars, all the new stuff that's coming on. So the whole front end should be done shortly. So here we are, we're gonna start on this. So we're gonna take this guy off, take the sleeve out. Keep in mind, I've never done this before. And then, let's see what else we got in here. Looks like we got a washer. So it looks like the flat side on it, it's kind of rounded on a face. Flat side goes up. And where's that little guy? There it is. Woo! Isn't that what the bucket's for? Jesus. Oh, so there's the spring. The aftermarket BBR one's a lot longer. And yeah, so I think what we're gonna do, don't take this as an installation tutorial. I want to say the dampening rod's in here, but I think I need to take out the bottom bolt to get to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that guy dump, and then I'm gonna get something to break this loose on the bottom. Woo! She's loose. Oh, I did not have leverage. I'm just curious if the dampening rod just falls. I would think it would. You know, the best part about not doing it like the right way is that you guys all put comments down on below telling me how I'm supposed to do it. This is my first bit bike, so it's not gonna hurt my feelings. I can't be an expert in like everything that I do mechanic wise, but anyways, it feels like this thing is just spinning. But YouTube's algorithm loves comments, so any comment is a good comment. So let it rain. Yeah, I highly doubt that there's anything holding this in place. Okay, here's what we got. Half a shoe, a magnet. No, of course they don't. Don't mind my shoes. All right, so dampening rod set. Got it. Springs, spacers. Got it. Well, here's an angle you don't see a lot when you're watching the videos these things get done. So this is kind of cool. Gives you a little perspective of how much longer those dampening rods are. So here's a little bit of what I got going on right now. It's a little bit of a cluster in this garage. That actually is leaning there for a reason, to keep the back half of the bike from falling. So even though it looks like it fell on it. Here we are on the, we're actually gonna put the bars on now. I put in the longer cables for the throttle. This is not any longer. Don't think it needs to be. And then we got the longer brake. Oh, it's right here at the very tippity top. So we're gonna stick these guys in, get the whole front end done, and then we're gonna get these beauties on there, and we're gonna leave the rest of the bike alone, just like literally just so I can see what it looks and feels like, and then knock everything else out. I mean, you guys probably saw I got pegs, I got a kickstand, I got a swing arm, I got a chain, I got a sprocket, I got a rear Elka shock. You know, we got the little from Faster Minis, those little wheel hub things. Oh, right here, these guys, front and rear. So we'll put those guys on. Didn't do anything with the kickstand. BBR makes a cool little forged one. Oh, we did get a brake lever. I mean, the list goes on. I know I'm definitely missing a couple things, so let's do that. Oh, we got some ASVs for this guy, so I'm not going to use this or the BBR one I got. We're going to get some ASVs on here. So here's a little bit of what's going on here, and going to get this thing finished up. Okay, guys, check this out. Wow, look at that. These MIKAs are on here, and you may be like wondering, am I seeing this right? 7/8 right here. But then it goes up over an inch right here. I forgot the size, it's like 1 1/8. And then obviously it goes down. So we're gonna have to put our switch up here, which is fine. This is all kind of loose, and that's loose until we get the throttle and the brake adjusted and we get the wheel on. So right now I've tightened up the bolts. I'm gonna put the front little cover on. And like I said, then get some grips on it. Slide this against the grips how I want. Clean it all up. This guy doesn't really want to hang on right here, and that's okay. We'll probably just put an actual zip tie. So anyways, getting closer, get some wheels on it. The whole rear end stock, pegs, chain guard, everything stock. So I just want to see what it looks like with the MITAS on there, and how beefy it looks on a stock kind of bike. Well, check it out so far. All right, so here's a little bit of what we got done so far. It's really just mainly the front end. Well, let's not ignore the wheels and tires. We did get the Excel TAKASAGOs, red nipples, black spokes, MITAS front tire and rear tire. These are the pit cross. Did put on the little sprocket here. Got the little DUBYA, little accents, whatever for the wheels, for the rim lock and all that stuff. We did do a rim lock. The MIKA bars. You'll notice these are a little different if I haven't already said this. But check this thing out. These go from 7/8 in the control section, and I believe this is like 1 1/8 inches, and it goes down to 7/8 again right here where it clamps. I think a lot of guys are unsure about doing this. Wait, here it is. I decided to put this right here. Well, instead of down there, I also didn't have the option to put it there. So this is fine. I'm actually gonna get something to put behind it to help grip it and tighten it down. But for the most part, if you're not pressing it too hard, I mean, look, it's not a big deal. Got the ASV on here. Originally didn't think it fit, but if you actually get the tightness perfect using the dial and everything, you're gonna lock up the front brake before it bottoms out and hits here. So it does work. That's fine. It's not like it would go like flush here, like if it bottoms out on some other bikes. So anyways, that's how I'm noticing guys are doing that on the forums. So that's great. I love the way it looks. So the front of this is complete. On this bike, we got the Excel TAKASAGOs Starcross minis, which again, I don't even know if they offer too many different sizes, but that I think is the stock size or close to the stock. That's close to stock, but it's actually a size narrower in the front. So whatever. Front end's completely stock. Rear over here, we got the skid plate, CRF110s, brake lever here. We do have the nubs cradle in there, if you can see it. So nubs right there. Gold chain on the other side. What else do we got here? Faster Minis, little like front spacers, just like my bike has. BBR seat. You get the Elka kind of hanging out in there. So you can kind of see, maybe I missed a couple things, but yeah, we got a black swing arm coming on for my bike. We're gonna throw the smaller spacer on it. And dude, I'm trying to get this all organized here. I got an Elka right there for you, and assortment of ton of other parts for the rear. So yeah, we're gonna get the whole rear part done in the next video, but I kind of wanted to just give you guys just this. I'm super happy with the way the front end came out. Dude, the front is freaking awesome. Like, I like it. I just posted a couple photos in the group on Facebook for you guys. and I got mixed reactions, but so far, like, I'm super excited. I don't care that it robs any power. I got a ton of other bikes that I ride, so it's not a big deal to me. I got my 450, that's got plenty of power, big tires, whatever, and this is just to really putt around camp, maybe do some rides, hit some jumps, whatever. If it needs more power, then we'll give it some more power, but for right now, I don't really care about the weight. I'd rather have the looks and the traction and everything that comes with this. So anyways, thanks guys, appreciate you watching. So far, I just wanted to recap this again. ASVs, these MIKA bars right here. I'll try to put a link down in the description for you. The bar pad, longer brake cable, longer throttle cable. You can see the wheels and tires, that option done. And then the faster minis, little spacer down here. I don't have one on the rear yet because, well, when I put the swing arm on, I'll put it on. So, oh, and the other guy right here, we got the MW whatever, Moto something. Got it off Faster Minis, 38 tooth, so stock size gear right there. Cool. All right guys, thanks for watching.